Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I am coming at you today with a VeVe OMI Definity update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smashing that super thanks button down below, super chats as well. And for anyone that likes pop culture events, shout out to Dr. Rashid Al Farooq, who is not necessarily sponsoring the channel, but he is doing a very big thing where he holds the biggest pop culture event in the entire Middle East, all the way over in Dubai, all the way over in, again, the Middle East. The biggest pop culture event is there. And if you want to go get anything that is signed by any of the voice actors that he has, signed by any of the artists, whatever, just link down below to his store and link down below to my referral code, CHA30, to get 30% off of all those things. Today is a very special day for me. It is Veterans Day. Typically, before I even got out, while I was still serving, I was able to go in and enjoy Veterans Day perks, where you'd go to Denny's, you'd go to IHOP, you go to all these places, you get free food. And that kind of became tradition for me and my friends for quite a while, even after we got out. Typically, the people that you serve with are never the people that you usually end up with, just because people deploy and they PCS and there's training, and some people just are become a hashtag, become a t-shirt. And, so that really sucks. But through it all, a lot of traditions are kept up, one of which is Veterans Day, at least celebration meals that we get for free, whether it is Denny's, Wendy's I went to twice, Chili's, Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse. I forgot to get that free voucher for the free food later this week, but I digress. But shout out to all of the veterans out there that are watching, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Now, shout out to all of them. I got very lucky with the people that I served with. I got very lucky with many supervisors that I had, many people that served under me. Just a lot of good times. Anywho, speaking of good times, today was a pretty good day for the markets. Let's go over Definity first, shall we? Now, we will be doing a Definity giveaway today. Am I Bane in Batman Dark Knight Rises? Because that part comes later. But it is up 7% on the day to about 4.8 cents. Probably be a little more, a couple more buy orders later. There is not a ton of volume, only about 29,000. Fully diluted market cap is 8.2 million, almost 8.3, and then the market cap for the circulating supply is 7.4 million. And people are feeling pretty good about the token. 100% of people are hella positive. And we have, let's see where that volume is coming in at. 13,000 over on MEXC, 10,000 over on the Uniswap, and about 4,800, almost 5K on PancakeSwap. Why am I surprised at that? It's just because a lot of times on PancakeSwap, the volume is like $600 for the day. There's not a ton there. At some point, they will get on more exchanges, but now they're killing it. So I'll say this. For Definity in general, let's read a little bit about it here, and then I'll tell you the new Definity announcement that we have today. So Definity is the hybrid decentralized exchange for institutions. And it's like, well, Chavez, can't they just buy on, can't they just buy on crypto.com? Can't they buy, the custody is agnostic nature? Are there others? Be advised that the main difference is the definition of institution. Most exchanges like crypto.com define an institutional client as anyone trading with more than $10 million. But Definity's definition, and shout out to them for sponsoring the channel, Definity's definition is assets under management of over $1 billion and a prime brokerage line with a top 20 global investment bank. While some true institutional clients are trading on crypto exchanges like Coinbase and OKX, that's something that OMI's on currently, I guarantee you that there are no credible institutional clients that trade on crypto.com. So again, why am I talking about this? Wind it back. Definity Markets is a crypto-focused company offering institutional crypto trading fiat on and off-ramp to institutional and crypto-native firms. It's a new crypto-focused brand of DMA Link, successful and rapidly scaling Forex business, operating since 2017, with major international banks as partners, with over $1 trillion of completed transactions, and daily volume of over $1 billion. Definity leverages blockchain technology for transparency and security while implementing high-frequency trading capabilities to meet institutional demands. Maximum trading size is 100 million and 500 million with algorithms. Now, they've been trading since December of 2023. This is digital assets. Monthly volumes of hundreds of millions, 45 live institutional clients with a pipeline of another 80. Partnered with Tier 1 European Investment Bank for digital asset trading. And they are currently operating as Meridius with a granted virtual asset service provider, status by Jersey Financial Services Commission in August of 2024. It happened a few months ago. And none of that's priced in yet. Full bank model is going live in Q4 2024. Now, I've talked about the precious metals and the FX. The public partners include Commerce Bank, Nomura, Danske Bank, Credit Agricole, the CME Group, Ibanera. I don't know if this partnership I'm allowed to go over. So I'll save the other partnership. The exchanges, One Trading, formerly Bitpanda Pro. They have Kima Network, Bitline, Axion AI, Custody X, Chainalysis, Super Oracles. But what I really want to go over today, and this is where the announcement comes from. It's not from market opportunities. It's not from the regulatory landscape, although the regulatory landscape is going to change quite a bit as Trump takes office. It is very bullish for them, but it's called gaming repo. Let's see where we have here. Yeah. Definity's partnered with Bitline to repurpose the repo structure to bring a new and innovative product to market which straddles the cryptocurrency and gaming spaces. Combining Definity's financial expertise and Bitline's reputation within the gaming industry, this product will utilize the same transaction structure as traditional repo agreement, but in an entirely new and novel way. By providing crypto assets to be made available for sale, high net worth individuals will be able to access casino chips up to a value of about $10 million by using their crypto as collateral. It doesn't say here how much it is, so I'm not going to say how much. But up until this very moment, it wasn't known whether Definity was going to launch this in London, which would make sense, is where they're based out of. Anywhere outside of that in Europe, Australia, Singapore, maybe the US, Canada, wherever gambling's legal. But I'm here to tell you that at this very moment, they are going to start in the United States. And it is going to start on Thanksgiving Day. I cannot say which state, but I will tell you that is in the CONUS. So it's not Alaska, it's not Hawaii. So it is within CONUS, United States, at the continental US, and it will be in the US. Oh my God, can't freaking wait. Who's that? Wraithax with a super sticker, $20 hair super sticker. What's going on, Wraithax? My man. Happy Veterans Day. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Good times here. Anywho, let's move on a little bit past some Definity there, which again, super bullish on. There's a very real chance that Definity runs before OMI, because we don't know. Granted, OMI has gotten on more exchanges than Definity this year. OMI's gotten on a few. Definity's gotten on MEXC so far. But I think when this entire operation starts, again, they're on an off ramp for crypto options for institutions. Oh, Wraithax, my man. Love you, brother. The on and off ramp for institutions for Definity, I think, can already be a multi-billion-dollar business. But the gaming repo with casino chips, I also think can be a multi-billion-dollar business. And the market cap's like $8 million right now. At some point, that is going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. This is not financial advice. I'm not anyone here's financial advisor. Maybe Wraithax if we have a call. Bill Garter with super chat, my man. Then this one's for you, homie. The degen millionaire that refused to buy a bed because it felt it would make him too soft. Had respect for you ever since. Honestly, I am paying for that now. My back has been destroyed. Granted, a lot of that's from the military, but yeah, I haven't been able to go to the gym for a while. I haven't. My quality of life has not been. Anyway, respect. Thank you, Bill Garner. I love you, Bill Garner. I love you, Wraithax. Happy Veterans Day. Meow. Feeling the love here tonight. Can you feel the love tonight? Sorry. Gotta love that. Anyway, I think that within the next 12 months, and OMI should have definitely moved by then. But if it doesn't, I think Definity, I don't know, what's 100x from here? Like like $5, $800 million market cap, which I think is pretty. That's probably a fair valuation, depending on how they do with crypto, with gaming repo. That would be insane. But if you add 100x there, you'd be damn sure I'm taking hella profit. Even though I think it can do much higher than that. Hella profit. I'm chucking that bunch into OMI. Again, do I think that happens where OMI stays? If they stay this price, I'll have like 8 billion OMI. Like I'll like what? How much y'all want me to get? I'll get well over 1 billion OMI if that were to happen. Is that going to happen? I'd love for that to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a look at what OMI is doing right now. Down about 1.22% on the day, and this is where I remember a commercial for like a Charlie Brown movie. I don't know if it was on like Nickelodeon, whether they had that license or whatever, where they're like, oh, on this trip, they're going to separate the men from the boys. And like, I was like, this is kind of epic commercial for a Charlie Brown cartoon movie. But this is the type of thing that separates the men from the boys, where you take a look at crypto, just the top 10, top whatever. Bitcoin's up 11%, Ethereum's up 4%, Solana's up 5%, BNB, Dogecoin's up 25% on the day. Like my Jesus Christ on a scooter. That is insane. XRP is up 3.5%, Lido Stake's up 4%. Cardano's pretty flat, but on the week Cardano's up like 80%. So give them that. But this is the same. Avalanche up 11%. This is the same for most of the top 100. And then when you look at OMI, it can be, to the untrained eye, very demoralizing, where you go and say like, well, everything else is up, some double digits, some weak are up triple digits, and OMI's down 2.5%, and it's down 3% on the week, down 12% for the 2 weeks, down 20% on the 30-day, and down 52% on the year. So again, I understand where everyone's coming from. BB Zombies, thank you for your service, Randy. You're the man. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. It's been a great day. I'm quite blessed here. Let me know when it's changed so I can share it with my audience. Live now. Oh, not love now. Live now. Oh God, he's gonna think I'm hitting on him. Anyway, thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, bit. So yeah, I understand that gets demoralizing, and yeah, I feel it too. I was like, oh yeah, I why couldn't it be OMI? But when you have other stuff and it goes up, then you can go. So 300x might seem like an impossible mountain to climb, but if you take profits of one thing at 30x, and then you roll it into something that does a 10x, though that is much simpler to do. It is much simpler to get that 300x, where if you just do a 30x and a 10x. And it doesn't even have to be that you do 225, 15x and a 15x. Suddenly you get 225x. So it does start to compound. It does start to do crazy numbers. And I love this game. Anywho, let's get to what OMI's volume is at today. 400,000. So it's actually not the worst it's been. Surprisingly, 64% of people feel positive on it. 36% feel negative. Let's see where that volume is coming from. I'm going to say, yeah, so you got AscendX, and then OKX got 100K of that. When do we get new exchanges? When do they start talking about token? I talked about this with Foster a bit yesterday. Everything that could be a priority is a priority for OMI. Like everything that we want, they want. When do we start seeing some movement on it? I don't know. The marketing, which I understand that let's say that people want Binance. You realize that, like, I don't know if I have this on, I don't know if I have this actual one, but I'll just show you a chart here once I have so many freaking messages. Here's the performance of tokens listed on Binance in 2024 year to date. That is a lot of red. Because a lot of times Binance goes and they want like 10 or 15% of the entire supply. Like, are you freaking kidding me? And yes, there are outliers where, oh, this was just listed on Binance and it did like 100x. That's the exception, generally not the rule. Again, list the tokens that were listed on Binance, and this is the year to date. There a lot of red there. The only one that's not red is JUP, listed on January 31st. I'm not sure what it does. It was $6.6 million fully diluted value at listing. Now it's at 8 million, so it's about 20-ish% gain. Everything else is down. I think 43% is the minimum amount that. No, I'm sorry. BOME, BOME is 28% down. Oh no, there's not. NOT is down 30, but most of these are like 50, 60, 70% down. AEVO is 90% down. Like, not a good look. So again, does every exchange do that? No. Do some exchanges that people want do that? Yes. Hopefully others that is not Binance. Hopefully others that what we want. We would want, like, obviously Coinbase. You want Crypto.com. You want a bunch of these things. The team knows what we want, and they want that as well. And again, marketing for the token, at least talking about it, will take place. But there's really, remember in Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, where Viceroy Gunray is talking, and the assistant's like, you didn't tell him about the missing Jedi. No need to report that to him until there's something to report. There's kind of no need to talk about the token. It feels like, oh, what can you buy with it? You can buy like a couple little things on VeVe, on this app called Stacker. Doesn't really work right now. Like there's no point in talking about it if there's not a big thing to market. And again, when does that fully roll out? I don't know. I'm hoping for the end of the year. I think that would be a nice little thing. What other licenses do we get? I don't know, but Foster did make care to say, oh yeah, other licensors will come on board and they're fine with all this stuff being done on OMI. So which ones are they? I don't know. Do we double the amount that we have? I don't think it's gonna be all of them, but I would really like to see some of the major ones do it. We'll see. I don't know. It's Schrodinger's license right now. It could both be and not be. But yeah, that's how I feel on OMI. So it'll have its day. When? I have no idea. But Ben ain't hecking around, bro. He's doing good. He's doing the Lord's work, and we just gotta be thankful. Anyway, I'm having something. I'll get that till that later. Let's go over some of the news, shall we? Don't you know like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All right, I'm sorry. That song's been stuck in my head all day. When was the last time I did a video on this? Let's see here. Hey. First off, if everyone can go in, if they can smash that like button, it's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smash the super thanks button down below, super chats as well. I'll be going and talking about I'll be going and talking about stuff for like another 20-30 minutes. If you don't want to wait that long for me to answer everyone's questions, leave a quick super chat. It doesn't, you ain't got to be like Ray Thax dropping those $20 super chats, or like Bill Gardner throwing those $20 super chats. You could be just like VeVe Zombie, leave me a $2 one, ask your question, and then I'll get to it right away, and then I'll go back to my blurb. But let's see my lives here. The last time I had it was yesterday. Yeah, I talked with Foster Hill. I'm an idiot. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's go with this, shall we? Or not. So be advised. I know a lot of people in Web3 kind of want utility with certain things. Taking it back a couple of years, I assume this discussion has been tabled and put on the back burner, but we never got a no from Disney about having utility for certain golden moments. Like that was never off the table. It might have gotten put on the back burner. I haven't heard anything in a number of years, but we never got a hard no on that. So that's just something I kind of wanted to go in and give to people. French playback speed. Greg, shout out to Greg McClure. for reaching level 91. Shout out to him. It's awesome. Not as cool as 69, but yeah, Wolverine, Old Man Logan went really hard. 10,000 MCP points, 10,501 MCP points. Didn't get it. What is I wonder what people are doing with that collectible. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's shout. If the app is gonna, I feel like the app has been kind of tired. Oh, look at that. 69 doll hairs. Everyone comment nice down below with the 69. Shout out to you, Namecoast. So I did something yesterday that I never intended to do. I wasn't going to do anything just because I didn't really have that emotional connection with Blackpink. But that song, it's called APT, with Rose, Bruno, Mars. I think it's just called APT. With again, Rose and Bruno Mars did that song called APT, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I originally had all of the, what's that called? The Blackpink Secret Rare cards, because they're like $20 and it's a full set. I was like, yeah, yo, Secret Rare full set, $20. I'll take that. But then and you can still burn them. So I burned one for one of the ultra rares. It wasn't the gold one because those are like hundreds of dollars. But I burned it. It was like $20 to burn. I was like, all right, cool. I got it. I got the pink and silver one. There's only a couple hundred of them. So yeah, I'm not trying to pump it or anything. I'm just telling y'all what I did. I needed to get something because I missed out on Wolverine and I was a little sad. Anyway, let's move on here. Yeah, Wolverine, amazing. Secondary market is dope. Todd Father says, I found VeVe official during the last bull run when the Ecomi token gained traction and took off, giving visibility to the platform. Without the token's exposure, I would have never found the app, which leads to my point. Even though I don't hold a single OMI, I personally believe Mr. Benrose is making a mistake by neglecting an emphasis on the token as a form of user acquisition. I think this is something that he plans to do. But again, am I Bane in Dark Knight Rises? Because that part comes later. So does anyone else in the community have similar experience, something to add? Regardless, we're moving in the right direction and there's finally hope on the horizon. So overall, that was a pretty bullish post. I made a post the other day just about not being able to get a Wolverine, and shout out to VeVe for grossing 25K in like 7 minutes. And then this guy named Blue Tube Sock says, but yet it'll go under retail. Any buy pressure? Nope. Again, was listed at 40 at retail and it's currently 69. So clearly the fudders are, I was going to say like they're sometimes wrong. They're almost never right. Just throwing that out there. And you have J. Morel 198 saying, doesn't matter if Walmart sells out and people sell for under on the secondary market. Does Walmart make anything off of that? No. Does VeVe? Yes. 100% they do. And again, that bounty was claimed, number 666, 2500. 2500 was paid for that. That was from Comics Crypto. For anyone that's going to be in the Vegas meetup later this week, I do have a surprise for y'all. It is something that I don't think anyone's expecting, but it's a surprise. When I announce it, I'll try to get people's reactions. If I'm live, I'll try. We'll see. We'll see. Keep y'all posted. The bottleneck. All right. I have to go to Facebook for this one. I've already been talking for 20-something minutes. All right, but let's see here. Saved. This was a post from the Sergio. Saying 15 secrets to VeVe success. Comprehensive guide. Licensed premium digital collectibles. Augmented reality features, user-friendly interface, environmental commitment, in-app currency, which is gems, community and events, innovative features, VeVeverse, survival and growth, crafting mechanism, digital partnerships. Got a shout out to Figpin for sponsoring the channel as well. Love that. Innovative drop mechanics, master collector program, securing a place in line for drops. Through MCP, collectors can use their MCP points to bid on price. Obviously, we all know that. Ranking system, OMI token utility. Can't wait for that. Sergio goes and talks about OMI utility a bit, saying Holding OMI tokens in the VeVe wallet can enhance MCP point accumulation and provide additional benefits within the program, like earning bonus points or receiving special tickets that can be redeemed for MCP points or other perks. There are other products such as their music vertical, VeVe Vibes, and their digital comic books platform, VeVe Comics, and maybe even other platforms we don't even know about yet. That's a reference to BoJack Horseman, where Diane's talking about other Dianes. Anyway, these points reflect the platform's strengths in terms of innovation, user engagement, environmental responsibility, and market positioning. Let's focus on user engagement and sustainability. VeVe is well positioned to continue leading and shaping the future of digital collectibles. I agree, Sergio. I agree. Huge congrats to the 3 random winners to our weekly recap video for sharing the Strange Tales Marvel Mighties in AR or in their vault. KC BMW, Pareto Web3, and Devo Venture. Shout out to them. Top 500 VeVe hodlers and sellers. You have Digimentor selling 36. You have Husk Show selling 74, so that's 110. And Omaha Set Hike selling 298. So is that 110? So 398. That's 408 collectibles sold by the top 3. And while that seems like a lot, again, writ small by the amount of buyers. You have Last Mint that bought 361, Misha Fitton, which bought 400, and you have Expert 44, which bought 549. This is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. So if you have 14,000 collectibles, you are not in the top 10. You're close, but you're number 11. Getting the top one, you could have 3,700 collectibles, not be in the top 100. You need pretty much 3,800, which is wild. But in the top 500, you don't need a ton. You just need 1,629. I'm actually almost out of that. I'm 1,680. I got to step it up because I do. Sergio yesterday posted Bitcoin is up 4.7 in the last 24 hours. People are running around like they won the lottery. Meanwhile, Wolverine NFT on VeVe is up 37% and nobody bats an eye. Agreed. The point clarification. Nope, ain't going over that. Excelente. Shout out to VeVe Magic for being level 69. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. Gotta love her. Oh God, dude. Wendy's, Denny's. I went over what I ate today. I don't need to go over it anymore. It was insane, crazy. And then I missed something. Sergio Rodriguez says this is bottleneck. Y'all just don't get it. This is the 5th and final Wolverine drop on VeVe. Today's Old Man Logan variant has the lowest supply at 666 editions, really 626 because VeVe keeps 40. It's rumored that there will be an airdrop for owning the entire Wolverine collection, and some of you are just giving it away. The rumor turns out to be true, and it'll likely be Wolverine in his original costume from the first appearance of Hulk 181. All these low prices. Sergio says he's stacking this low edition collectible. Are you? Sorry. VeVe Maddox has celebrated the journey tonight for being level 69, and the OCD in me needed to hit some solid numbers. She's now in the 1400 club, having 1,000 collectibles and 400 comics. VeVe Digital Collectibles giving her the golf clap or normal clap. I can't tell. Shout out to Tropical. She's been on the podcast. She got her 50th copy of Incredible Hulk number 181. Most recently, just got a common for $15. Now she has 50 copies of that amazing collectible. WC3 NTE is level 100. David goes out and says, congratulations. He's been talking a lot about a bunch of things. Haven't seen him in a while. Maybe you should make an announcement soon. Anyway, get this bread. Remember 2 years ago when Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen's collectible in art sold for $1.5 billion? Some people have really big money, and maybe they'll spend it on VeVe. I don't know. This is a picture of my friend Nicole eating a sandwich while on a 60K. I thought I would tell you all about that because that is hilarious. Missed that. Digital asset investment products saw inflows of $1.9 billion post-U.S. election, with price action pushing global assets under management to a new high of $116 billion. What did my girl? Oh, that's so Cute. Okay. Is my this is in Kuwait. This is great. I love uh I love my friends. This is my friend So Chill and our friend Snow after he shaved his head. Um yeah, we had good times. Good times. Anyway, anywho, let's get back to this. Bitcoin led with inflows of 1.8 billion, supported by macroeconomic factors and U.S. political shifts, while Ethereum saw its largest inflow since July of 157 million. Coinbase App Store global rank is 70. MicroStrategy has acquired 27,200 Bitcoin for 2.03 billion, which is about $74,463 per Bitcoin. I had bet a friend $100 that MicroStrategy would not get another 10,000 Bitcoin by Thanksgiving, and I lost, so I had to pay up. And yeah, that was a nice. I was happy to pay it because that's awesome. If I have to pay $100 every time MicroStrategy does, buys another 20, 30, it's nuts. So yeah, shout out to them for that. That is fine. I'm not gonna go over that. It's pretty negative. Oh, I got an excellent. I've been playing this. Remember that Yoshi game from back in the day? I had 66 eggs hatched. I had excellent. I'm pretty good at that. I've seen people get like 150 eggs, so I'm not that good, but I'm all right. This is something that I was this close to calling comics and crypto this morning, but it was too early. Anyone know the Wicked movies? I think that's like she's like the witch from like Wizard of Oz. There was a play on Broadway called Wicked, and apparently is very good. I've never really got into plays. I never really got into that type of stuff, but I know a good collectible when I see it. And for the for this movie, they had collabed with Mattel and Barbie, and they had said, "Let's do some Wicked Barbie," and they did. And if you want to go and view a trailer about the movie or learn about the movie, you just go to www.wickedmovie.com. But that's not what they put on the toy. The toy that Mattel had launched hundreds of thousands of these Barbies out to shopping that people have, it doesn't say wickedmovie.com. It just says wicked.com. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show that, but I'm not going to say what it is. If you go and look at it, please look at it in a incognito browser because you should. Don't be around children when you do that. Needless to say, they had a recall of these toys. And I was looking on, yeah, and I don't know why my eBay account was suspended. Like there was no reason for that. But I tried to buy one this morning, and then I was just like, maybe this is my sign not to. This seems very familiar with how after X amount of time, after Disney had bought Star Wars, anyone that knows Boba Fett's ship, it's called Slave One. That's what it's always been. In many of our hearts and minds, that's what it'll always be. But Disney, with their woke stuff, there's like, oh, that's a offensive name. We can't call it that. We're gonna call it whatever they call it now. So any toy that says Slave One on it is just going for mad money because they're not making it anymore. So I have this idea that this Barbie doll with that website on it after it got recalled is probably going to be a collector's item at some point. I want it for the history. Again, I've never seen this in stores. I just looked at it on the eBay. Yeah, thought that was heckin' awesome. Good times. Let me know if y'all have if y'all get one. Bitcoin stuff. Breaking news: U.S. government to buy 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years. 84 billion at current prices. Bitcoin has become the new strategic reserve asset of the United States if this bill is passed. I think it will be. I think that as soon as Trump gets into office, that's one of the first things he'll sign. Sorry, I got some other fun stuff here. Anyway, I've been going on for a little bit of a while, so let me X out of all this stuff. Let me get nice. Anyway, let's go to the question, shall we? Bill Gardner says, "Bet." Yo, what up, Bill Gardner? Oh yeah, we got to do a Definity giveaway, right? Right. We'll do that at We'll do that at 8:40. We'll do that giveaway. We'll do that in like 5 minutes. Matt Johnson, thank you so much for being a member. Saying, hey, Randy, have you heard of any issues with swapping base ETH to base OMI on Coinbase? Says can't find. You can't do it on Coinbase. You have to do it on Coinbase Wallet. So just move your ETH on Coinbase, move it over to Coinbase Wallet, and then you could swap it for that very easily. There was a couple of buy orders that I helped with last night for Definity. Definity's got some liquidity issues, bro, and this could be a good thing, but when we tried to buy it, like we had to do it in like clips of 1,000, and because like for every $1,000 that we would try to put in, it's like, oh, you get like $940 worth of Definity. It's like, damn, you know. But and again, at these prices, I told them like it's not going to matter. So we're going to do like a huge deal. We're going to do a bunch of stuff, but yeah, that it makes it very easy for there to be this squeeze. It makes it very easy for this to go. And part of it is just because of network issues, because everyone's trying to buy Ethereum, everyone's trying to buy all this stuff. The network is clogged, gas fees are high. So maybe Definity go on base or something. I don't know. Again, getting more liquidity for that isn't too bad, but again, a lot of that is the gas fees. Let's take a look at Wes. Thank you for being a member. Like Matt, means there's little to no liquidity or people selling at that price. You're trying to eventually, but again, if he's just on Coinbase, it's not going to show it. But again, on Coinbase Wallet, it will. There's a face there says, let's go. What up, Z? Yo, what up, girl? Girl. VeVe Zombie says, yo, what up, Zombie? Bill Garza, my crypto bags be pumping today. 80% on CRO. Bill Gardner coming in, and he's sharing the wealth, girl. This is, Cardano's killing it this week. Pepe and Definity had a little pump. That they did. Pepe also, yeah, they're good. But yeah, Definity, good times and many great times to come. Raythax, thank you for $20 hair super sticker. Feast with these, almost every coin going up except OMI. I did address this before. Yes, it is. Sleep in Comics says Randy, sleep in my bay. My bay. Love this bay. Where am I going at? Where am I at here? Raythax, the other $20 hair super chat. Happy Veterans Day, fellow veteran. My man. That veteran bond runs deep. Incorrigible Goat Slayer says, hey, Chappy Cat. Happy Vets Day, broski. Cool, Mo. Saying, bought more Definity today. Too juicy not to buy. Dude, same fam. A lot of profits be rolling into other stuff. Bill Garner, thank you for super chat. This one's for you, homie. The DGen millionaire that refused to buy a bed because it felt it would make him too soft. Had respect for you ever since. Love it, brother. Cool Mo says, veterans, thank you for being a member. Cool Mo. Croner says, hey, Randy. Yo, what up, Croner? Meow. VeVe's on. Thank you for your service, Randy. Of course. There serves Randy, the man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. 100%. Jimmy Pangs, the opportunity cost of holding OMI has been ridiculous. Thank goodness for diversifying with Bitcoin. Yeah, like I said, it's hard for a lot of people, but it's going to be oh so sweet. Again, I'll get when certain things happen, I'll get a couple million more. I know I've been saying that for a little while. I promise. A couple million more. Hopefully, the end of this month. I'll keep y'all posted. Mr. MC1, hi Randy and all. Right now, Mr. MC1. So Mr. MC1, when he bought 10% of this channel at, what was it? A few months ago. I don't think I had any sponsors. Then I got Definity, then I got Mudo, and then I got Figpin. So Mr. MC1 making out like a bandit over. He can spot trends before that. He's like a Jedi. Remember when Qui-Gon Jinn is talking to Shmi Skywalker and just he can see things before they happen. That's why he appears to have such quick reflexes on everything. Mr. MC1 can see things before they happen. In the business world, in real life, he's like a Jedi. Was that crazy how Ecomi burns 221 billion OMI and it's gone down since then? So there will be a lot of reasons to celebrate and a lot of reasons for it to go up in the future. You will become a Jedi, I promise you. Jimmy Pang says, what do you think the reason behind OMI selling after every pump and unable to hold any gains or at least remain flat? And can those reasons be overcome? Sincerely interested in your opinion. Who's dumping continuously at these prices from 0007 to 0003? We'll go over this point by point. reason behind OMI selling after every pump, it's hard to buy OMI in any meaningful way because there's so little liquidity down there. I helped buy like $130,000 worth of OMI, and we took it from like 00038 to like 00047, and it wasn't in like a day. It happened over 7 days, and I was very careful with it, buying into sell orders, doing all that. But the opposite happens when selling. You have to wait for someone to buy in order to like sell a little bit. There's a big difference in selling $1,000 worth of OMI when nothing's happening versus selling $1,000 worth of OMI after it's just pumped a couple percent. You're not really going to move the needle if you sell into a buy order. But if you just sell when it's flat, you lose money on it. It goes even lower. And then if you want to sell more, you have to sell at that lower price. So a lot of people that want to sell, they really do wait for those pumps, and then they just sell into that. And can they be overcome? Yeah, they need liquidity. So they need a lot of things. Or there's many things. There's two ways to go about it. One, that narrative will happen, and it does not matter that it's very hard to buy the token for the uninitiated. Everyone that wants to buy the token will buy the token, and it's going to go absolutely bananas when that narrative hits. That narrative might not hit until next year. Maxwell saying, beer money. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much for the Veterans Day. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 Maxwell. Meow, meow, meow. I heart you. Where am I at here? After this, I'll do the Definity giveaway. Yeah, so once that narrative hits, and again, that narrative could take another 12 months to hit. Yeah, it could. That could be that's one of the ways that they would overcome that. The other way to overcome those sellers is to just get liquidity in there, get on exchanges, market the token, talk about like have you actual utility for it, which again they're doing via Stacker. When does that fully roll out? I don't know. Probably before the end of the year. Well, I'm hoping before the end of the year. If it's not, that's just a big failure. But again, I think it will. Once they get that, it's likely that they'll be able to market it. It's likely that they'll be able to talk about it at least a little bit more. Do we get exchanges right after that? Probably not. I mean, hopefully they're already in talk. Like, okay, you know how there are some people that is like, okay, had a couple drinks at this bar. I'm going to Uber home. Once I get home, I'm going to order some Uber Eats. And then there's professionals that say, you know what? I'm going to order Uber Eats on the way when I'm in the Uber home. And this way the Uber Eats kind of gets there like at the same time or a little bit after. You could have Ecomi go out and say like, okay, as soon as we get this third-party utility, then we could start to talk to exchanges. In which case it could take several months. Like I pray to God they're not that stupid. But what they're likely doing is the ordering Uber Eats while you're in the Uber on the way home. It would not make sense for them to do the former. The latter, I would say that they're likely already talking to some exchanges, saying like, "Hey, we have these things that are going to happen in X amount of months." Really hoping it's not crazy amount of months. Once we do that, can we get on? Do I know this for a fact? I don't. But is this what's likely happening? I hope so. I would put it at 60-40 chance that that's what they're doing. In which case, hopefully, once get actual third-party utility, then maybe a month or so later, then we can get something. Again, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do it where we go slowly? We have like a couple of smaller ones, and then we get like a KuCoin, a Kraken, and then Coin, like next year. That might probably the way to do it. A little bit here, a little bit there. Do you want to, or do you just go balls to the wall and try to have? And again, Binance is. I wouldn't even want to go on Binance, to be honest. Maybe just try to get like Coinbase or something for Americans, like Crypto.com. Something. It doesn't have to be Coinbase. Just make it something for Americans. Either way, third-party utility, marketing, exchanges, then they could 100% overcome that. Then you have swing traders that will come in and they'll do that. They'll give it a ton of volume, ton of liquidity, make it easier to get on other exchanges. I have no idea who's dumping at these prices. I would not do that, but who knows? Anyway, let's go and get this bread. Let's do a Definity giveaway here. The rules are, let's say you have Flippy Love VeVe, and then you have Wes. Let's say I ask a question of what's 2 + 2, and Flippy and Flippy and Wes answer 4 at the same time. On Flippy's computer, it'll show Flippy that he's first, and on Wes's computer, it'll show him that he's first. But I will actually see who is first. So again, that the question will be this: whoever types it in, and it will have to be correct spelling, because I know, like, I understand, like, oh, that's what I meant. No, it's gonna have to be correct spelling. In the original Pokedex, Kanto Pokedex, original 151, who is number 26? Go, 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 go. Meow, 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 meow. And the winner of this will get some Definity. So when I go in, and everyone's Googling right now. Let's see how the Google Foo's a facer. Yo, it's a facer. Do you have me on X, or I think you're on your where are you? I know I've messaged with you before. If you're on X, message me on X. If you're not, message me where you normally are, and then just let me know. Oh, you got me. I'll send it to you right now. Copy. Meow. You're gonna get some Definity. You're gonna get some Definity. I'm gonna send you Definity. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. And do not worry, I will eat the gas fees because I'm nice like that. Confirm. We've got Ethereum. Meow, 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 meow. We're gonna confirm. That is going to the $50 hairs worth. Successfully sent $50 hairs. And we are donezo. Huzzah. All right, it says sent. We're good. We're good, Zafacer. We're good. I've sent you Definity before, so that address should be the same. I guess you got it. Meow. Very good. All right, let's continue, shall we? Where was I? Prince Toby, what's going on? How's your spinach after? My stomach? Yeah, my stomach. Okay, I had like 4,500 calories. I blew up 2 toilets. It was rough times. Like the first one, I was gonna do it in Denny's, but people had already blown up that Denny's. So I literally went to like the dude that like served me. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, I don't want to be that guy, but that toilet is just shot to shit." And he's just like, "I'll get someone on it." I was like, I don't care. I'm just letting you know." And he's like, "Yeah, I got it." So, but yeah, it was a good. My tummy's actually not terrible. My back is just, it takes away all the pain from everything else. One more thing. GOP won the House today. Oh shoot, did they? Platinum Valor, happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much. Oh God, it's such a good day. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget. All right, sorry, we're gonna go to the election results here and see. Oh, I mean, I'm sure they will. It's Google says right now it's 214 to 204, but where were we here? Omar, where'd you go? I miss you so. But if you take a look at there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's literally 8 more seats that the Republicans are likely going to win in that House. So yeah, definitely. And again, Google might just be slow. Then the econ surprise is that David Yu will be there. I can't confirm or deny what I don't know who the guest list is, but again, I'll have a surprise. I was saying Omar, America, heck yeah, out to save the motherfucking day. Mo Collection says, Randy, trying to buy OMI on Coinbase Wallet right now. The coin doesn't even show up anymore. Yes, it does. I literally I walked through a guy with this today. Let's just do a swap here. So I choose Ecomi. You have to put in Ecomi. Ecomi, right there. Meow. So again, if I wanted to trade like the cat for Ecomi on now, that's Ethereum. If you wanted to get, let's say, like Base, right? So if I want to swap Ethereum on Base, and then I search for Ecomi on Base. So let's see, maybe it's Ecomi on Base. Yep, it works. So again, if not that I have like $3 of Ethereum on Base, but it does for me. Maybe what country you're in. I don't know if you're typing in Ecomi, because if you type in OMI, it won't show up, but you do have to type in Ecomi. Receive. All right, my man. Damn, Zafacer's really good. He's Bill Gardner's level 69. Let's go, Bill Gardner. How will people who want to buy OMI buy it on Base? They will go and they will figure it out. There's many tutorials on there. Again, it could be done. I could just write it out. On Coinbase, you buy Ethereum. On Coinbase Wallet, go to receive. You copy that Ethereum address. You go back to Coinbase. You send your Ethereum. You paste that address. You wait until you receive it on Coinbase Wallet. That could take a little while. And what you got to do is you got to go click on that Ethereum that you just received. Scroll down a little bit. You hit bridge. And then you bridge it to the Base network. And then you up top, you hit swap. You swap your Ethereum on Base. Choose asset 2. Type in Ecomi. They type that in. Swap max. And boom, it's done. I probably could. Oh God, there's so many other videos out there. Also, I have to go to the bathroom really bad. Like talking about my tummy. I'll try to hold it in. False alarm, it works. I love you, man. You have to search for the OMI coin before it'll let you swap for it on Base. Yeah. Bill Gardner says, that was funny. I had to break up my Definity orders into 1K. Yeah. Alex M says, thanks for your service, Randy. Yeah. God bless you, brother. Worried about OMI. Man, not gonna lie, I feel like we're going to miss this run, and honestly, it's my only bag right now. First off, appreciate you. Appreciate all the thanks I can get. The support. But being worried about, so I understand why people are worried, because again, you see all of these other tokens, some of them are going absolutely bananas. And OMI's like, dude, it's not even up a little bit. It's not even up like 5%. We had a little pump of like 12% and then went right back down. So again, I understand this. I think that this changes in the next 6 months, because like I said, take a look at what VeVe is doing for marketing and the job positions that they're hiring. And again, likely because Ben Rose has done this in other places, he's not just going to hire a affiliate and then go in and then have like an affiliates lead or like the head of affiliates. And he's not just going to have some people do some like random marketing and then hire the marketing person that's going to run that team. When you hire from the top down, because you want to have those people that are whom the new hirees will be working for. You're going to have them involved in that process. So it's going to take probably several months. I'd say a couple months in order to get the team right. And then once they're all hired, then they start working and all that. And then what do they do after that? Then they start rolling it out. Does this happen this month? No. Does it happen by December? Doubt it. But do they have the team in place by January? And do they start building and maybe rolling a feature out here or there? Sure. I think many of those features that they're going to build will roll out in Q2. Call me crazy. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. But I believe that with Ben on the team, a lot of these timelines are going to be tightened up. And again, this is just my timeline that I'm estimating based on other companies that I've seen do the same thing. If you want to give it the old VeVe timeline, it's like, oh, what time's Scott getting here? It says 6. Well, we got to go on drug dealer time, so like 8. If you want to go on VeVe timeline, where they say Q1, give them until Q3, sure. But I would say by Q2 is really when they start rolling that stuff out. Does that go on and mean that as soon as they roll that all out, everyone starts jumping on right away? Might take several weeks, might even take a couple months. I don't know. But I think 6 months from now, we'll see a very different token and we'll see a very different team. But again, just my opinion. Masterland Beer Money, happy Veterans Day, man. Love you, man. Love you so much. Garlic powders is when Bitforex releases the 18 billion coin, people will sell more. Be advised, they're not just releasing that all at once. They are doing it very like it took a buddy of mine like 3 weeks to just for his KYC to go through. That was like a month ago. Hasn't gotten the tokens. People like wait for their stuff for like months because they only release so much at one point. There's 0% chance that all of them get released in one day. That'd be great if they did. Token goes down a ton. I'm able to buy a bunch. Flippy Love Eves. Good morning, Randy. Happy U.S. Air Force Veterans Day. Thank you, Flippy. Yeah, my man. What up, T20? Again, Wes, you cannot be making these blanket statements when I've continuously told you that I would bet you $10,000, $50,000, and you refuse to accept that. Flippy Love Eves says just Q1 to 0.0003. Yep, 0003. The Facer, Raichu, the only one that got that was this. Nobody knows that, bro. The Facer knew it. The Facer got it right away, and every Pokemon person knows that. 5 hours, it's not gonna write you a love song. Planet Vampire, thank you for the super chat saying Happy Veterans Day. I love you, fam. Yeah. I feel bad for Randy. So, oh, bro, you have no idea. Beantech says Aerodrome is the #1 decentralized exchange on Base. Surprised OMI isn't on there yet. Billions in volume. Maybe at some point we will. Maybe next year. I don't know. What did Angelica say in the Rugrats movie? Maybe next year. It was when she's singing that song like, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna get you. She's looking for Cynthia because Cynthia is like was stolen or eaten or something. I don't know. You know, 13 can the cat. No, just shy. No, it's not all mine. Mine's actually like it's a fraction of that. Most of that is not. It's a decent amount of that is mine, but not all of it. Omar Kasaja saying AOC just called Kamala fake. Left or dude, it's a civil war on the left right now, and I mean you have to understand why. I mean I'm sure you know, but yeah, Dems did a really bad. Like they do this all the time. If they were to just get a strong candidate, they would win every election. But they just consistently put these like horrendous candidates in. They did everything wrong. If I were to go and try to sabotage the left campaign, I would have done exactly what they did. Hopefully they fix it, and hopefully they kind of rebalance there and move a little bit more towards the middle. If they do that, I think they would be unstoppable. But again, just the absolute nonsense that they've touted and the lies, and just if they can rebrand themselves, I don't see how they don't win every election. But again, they just the mistakes are horrendous. So Edo Shahi, thanks for the service, brother. Yeah. Regarding OMI, absolutely confident it will reach its all-time high. Reason is it's bull season. If meme tokens go berserk, OMI definitely can. Haha. I feel you. Same here. Lars says Dems messed up by not running RFK as their candidate. Yeah, he would have went hard. But the old Omar giving me a link. AOC just called Kamala fake. Oh wow. Yeah. Ooh, she all right. She doesn't look so hot. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, I agree. RFK, dude. they have a super team now on the right. That they literally have an all-star team. It's insane. Anyway, we've been here for an hour, so that my friends, I love Veterans Day where I see pictures of all my friends back when we were all a little thinner, a little more hair. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for me today. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much all for the super chats. Everyone say goodbye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. The 225 people out here, I love you all. Yeah,